جناب.
Exclusive interview. The Superior Mobile Home Park on State Road in Oildale has been the scene of arson fires, murders, and shootings in just the past few months. Tonight, one accused killer admits to the crime in a jailhouse interview and claims he's responsible for 5 other killings. 17's Connor Dorr here now in studio with more. Connor?
Tammy, 41-year-old Daniel Graham is a co-defendant in the killing of 62-year-old Roxana Jo Kelly on August 8th. Kelly's body was found in the burned remains of a mobile home after an overnight fire, the 5th fire since the beginning of the year at the park. 9 days after the fire, deputies arrested Graham and 42-year-old Misha Allen on charges of murdering Kelly. We met in jail after going through various checkpoints, leaving my ID and phone at the front desk. We were brought into a room with a deputy and Graham. He was unshackled and uncuffed. I sat arm's length away from him and he immediately started talking before we even hit record.
I feel sorry about what happened to Roxanne, but, you know, it is what it is. I could be your best friend, I could be your worst nightmare.
Graham said he killed Kelly because she owed him a significant amount of money. He confronted her at her mobile home. He said she refused to pay him and called him various slurs. He said at that point he lost control.
I choked her out. I ran behind her and put her in a headlock. And I just blacked out. So that happens to me when I get angry. And that's the only female that I've ever got with like that and took her life. All my other victims have been males.
Graham is from Gallup, New Mexico, a small mountain town off of historic Route 66 with a population just over 20,000 people. He said he started his 17-year crystal meth addiction in Gallup. He's racked up a criminal history there, 20 cases spanning 2004 to this year. Most are burglary and drug possession. The only accusations of violence are battery on a peace officer and an aggravated assault. However, he said he's killed 3 people in Gallup, 3 people in California, including Kelly, but he wouldn't name the victims and only gave vague details on his first murder.
I haven't seen myself as a normal human being in a long time. Since I was 17 years old. Since I took my first life.
He said a man was molesting a child in his family, and he decided to shoot him once he learned about it.
I kept my enemy close and invited him to go to a lake with me. And well, now I had some beers and I went to take a piss, walked up behind him and popped him.
Graham said he wanted to do this interview to exonerate his co-defendant, Misha Allen. He said she was not there the night he killed Kelly, but another woman was. He would not give her name or whereabouts. Throughout our hour-long interview, Graham described himself as, quote, monster or beast multiple times.
You feel guilty for all the people you killed?
Couple, yeah. But couple, so I don't even lose any sleep over it.
If you were to pick your sentence, what would you give yourself?
I don't know. If it was up to me, I'd probably get rid of me.
He says his drug problems and killings stem from childhood sexual abuse. So how did he get to Kern County? When he killed Kelly, he was reportedly on parole from a case in 2020. He said he was working as a bodyguard for a meth dealer at the Superior Mobile Home Park.
I was basically one of her bodyguards. One of her other bodyguards is actually in here, Cody Ellis.
35-year-old Cody Ellis has been charged with attempted murder after deputies say he shot a man at the trailer park on August 25th, unrelated to Kelly's murder. Now, if you would like to watch the full hour-long jailhouse interview I had with Daniel Graham, go to our website, kgt.com. In studio, Connor.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? This is your host, most of the great day, late dollar short news, live and direct, where we ride for respect. Smash the like, to share, to subscribe, all that old good stuff, so you be tuned in to the latest and the greatest. Hit that notification bell so you be notified every time this day, late dollar short news vlog drops, and you can tap in and tell a friend. This story brings us to Bethlehem, California, a.k.a. Bakersfield, California, a.k.a. Oildale. You know what goes on in Oildale, man. You know what goes on in Oildale, man. A lot of mething around out there, man. A lot of meth madness going on in Oildale, man. This man came from New Mexico, from what he stated, and apparently, man, he was a mass unaliver. You know, he said he had 5 bodies up under his belt, man. You know, you probably walk past this man every day. If you're walking down Norris Road or Roberts Lane and things of that nature, man, that lady lost her life, man. She probably should have paid that man his money or been more respectful, you know, not condoning what he did to that woman, man, but it's crazy, man. How we walk past people every day on the streets, man, and never know what type of time they on, you know. They could be having in the back of their mind that today is our last day on earth, man. But hey, man, this is your host, Most the Great Day Late Dollar Short News. We start our tap in and pop it and chop it like we do. We out.